Okay, was anybody actually surprised that this was gonna happen? Show of hands, everyone. Raise your hand. My hand's raised. It shouldn't be raised. I wasn't surprised, but hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Fang, just Fang, back with another Fang Tested video, and I'm so sorry to say it, but Plunder Hunt is shutting down in, let's see, it's the 16th, so we got 15 days, because it's shutting down the 31st of January, 2024. I made my rant about Plunder Hunt. What was it, like 2 months ago? So this game lasted a solid 2 months. You know, that's so bad. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I will now rant about the Pirate101 mobile game. This game was the worst thing I've seen from a developer in so long. I mean, obviously, there's probably worse games out there. Obviously, there probably is. I've maybe played a worse one. I can't really remember. Most of them are just like average, but like from King's Isle, which made absolute bangers. Like it's not some random. Okay, whoa. Before I say anything, it's not actually made by King's Isle, but a from one of their ports. Okay, Pirate101 is a great game. If this is news to you, I'm sorry, but I like Pirate101. I'm a Pirate101 YouTuber. What can I say? I'm questing on a new character, Romantic Robert. Look at, I got a little like heart eye patch. And I'm gonna try and get Garando, which I'm actually almost to that quest. I'm not excited, but I think I'm gonna do a stream. Just streaming until I get Garando. Hopefully, if you guys want to stop by, I'll check my communities tab because that's where I post all my, like, when I am about to stream. Anyways, enough about that. I was gonna do an extra credits video today for you guys, but first of all, the extra credits objective is absolute garbage. It's like, make a video of the new year or something. It doesn't make any sense. The extra credits program is very confusing to me sometimes because their objectives are just the most random things. It says, wait, no, that's not it. I'll tell you guys. Celebrate the new year by writing a guide or describing in a video or live stream the most fun in-game activity you'd like to participate in each year. What does that mean? Like each year that I've been playing Pirate101? I don't know. Or does it mean in the new year what I'm going to be doing? I don't know. I will make a video on that eventually. I have to. I mean, I don't have to, but I am going to. That's completely sidetracked. If you guys stop watching, I understand. But yeah, let's talk about Plunder Hunt. Plunder Hunt was made by a completely different company. I don't remember the name. Super bad mobile game. I made a video on it. If you want to know, like, specifically about the mobile game, watch my video on that. I feel like I have quite a bit of information on that. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to start a quest. No, I'm not doing that. I'm out of here. I didn't mean to start a quest. But basically, Plunder Hunt was a game that basically King's Isle let a game developer use Pirate101's likeness to spark more players to play theirs. Because it wasn't even like, I assume King's Isle got paid for this because there's no way King's Isle would pay a developer to do that because the game was bad. And they've made better mini games, like, you know, like the Tower Defense, Pet Tower Defense from Wizard101 and the Gem game. They've made better games. Those are better than Plunder Hunt. I'm sorry. Plunder Hunt is a copy and paste mobile simulator game like you see on Roblox, but it's worse because it's borderline 2D and you have to watch a bunch of ads for everything. They used to have inappropriate ads. I talked about this in my other video. It was not a good situation. That's actually on the iceberg. Speaking of that, the iceberg video, eventually one of them is Plunder Hunt mobile ads. I'm pretty sure. So I'll talk about that in another video. But the game was just a train wreck. Nobody in Pirate101 liked it. Any of the Pirate101 community. Okay, there were a few. These puppets, if you will. I don't know who these creators are. Okay, but they're in the Discord. They're making Pirate101 content. They're extra credits programs. They're little puppets of Pirate101. It's scary, and they rated it 5 stars. Hey, news source, come to me because I watched a lot of conspiracy theory videos. I need to stop with that. But hey, I'm honest with my news. I'm not no puppet, okay? I'm not no puppet pirate. That's relevant to tier 2 of the conspiracy theory iceberg for, I guess not conspiracy theory. Pirate101 iceberg. You should watch that video, please. Anyways, yeah, if you want up-to-date news with Pirate101, come to me because I can give it to you. So it's shutting down. I don't really think they give a reason. But, like, immediately, they announced it in the Discord. A bunch of people did W, which was so funny to me, including me. And Rip Betty Blue, that's the only good part that happened about Plunder Hunt. But the ads were horrible. You get to max, there's nothing else you can do in the game. A Pirate101 mobile game doesn't sound too bad, but when you realize that it's the literal worst copy and paste game ever, and the assets are like fake, like they paid to use their likeness, but then they didn't use like Ratbeard. They used like, I don't remember his name. It was Goofy, and then obviously like Bonnie Ann was Betty Blue. Where's Bonnie Ann? Bonnie level 3 because I didn't promote her. The game's so bad. And you know what? If you're still watching, thank you, I appreciate it. This video has really no substance because it's just, hey, the game shut down. But also, I want to talk a little bit real quick about the Pirate101 Q&A because that's actually kind of relevant. I'm not going to make a separate video on this just because it's just a couple like little things that like in the long run don't really matter. But I will address it right now just so you guys know the news of Pirate101. So basically there was a Q&A. It was a couple days ago. I don't remember. Oh, it was the 12th. Amoplex posted a pay spin, which I thought Amoplex was just a dude on the internet. It turns out it's like a whole group. They're awesome. I keep saying he. They're awesome, a whole group. But yeah, so it looks like that they are... What is going on with this? Okay, so there is this one person asked, are there plans to make old companions similar? And they're evaluating a system to look into this. I don't know what this means. I feel like I would rather have companions be more unique, because I feel like most like random companions you get are just copy and paste of just like goofy stuff. It's bad. Like the companions are so bad where you just get them and you're like, oh, they have a single epic hit and they don't really do much. But I don't know why you'd want them to be similar. And then they would say they will release unreleased companions and promotions with content that it deserves. That's fair. If you don't know, the Atmoplex, again, has posted so many unreleased companion promotions like Hercules and no, I don't think that there was the first companion 4th promotion. No, I think it's just Hercules was the most notable one. Maybe the Tavern companions, like the Ratbeard ones. Don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it looks like they're going to be doing it once they finally fit it in with the story, which at the pace that we're going into, it's going to take forever to get the full Hercules promotions, which is the most sad thing ever. I'll see you guys in 2030 when I finish law school if I decide to go on that route and we finally get the second Hercules promotion. Okay, it says, are there worries that Pirate will stop receiving support if there's no upward trend? And then they said, no, Pirate has improved quite a bit. Good, because I don't want to see these servers shut down. There was a point in time in about, I think it was like late 2020 when like nothing was happening. I'm like, should Pirate101 shut down? That was like one of my first popular videos. I'm like, oh shoot, I should do Pirate101 content because people actually watch this. And at that point I was like, yeah, maybe the community could bring up the servers kind of like a Club Penguin rewritten situation, which I know that's not a good situation or whatever. I don't really know too much about it, but like, you know what I mean, a private server. They're updating it. There's custom content. That'd be so cool. And I don't think that's the case anymore. I think KingsIsle can pick it up and start doing stuff. Am I a fan of Sinbad? Not really. And I thought it was only me, but some people were like, Sinbad kind of bad. Which, like, it's okay. It's okay, but, like, I just feel like there was so much substance in the other one, and I feel like, what am I doing this for? I think I'm not reading it enough. Like, I at least knew kind of what I was doing. Like, the end goal was Kane. Like, now, like, what's the end goal? I don't know. Okay, anyways. The story is definitely continuing. Sinbad is now part of the main storyline. They might not have the resources for a full world, but they still want to expand the story and smaller episodic content. So, if you don't know how Pirate101 works, Pirate101 is formatted in books. So, book 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, that spans across worlds, right? So, they'll like, come out with different books. Episodes, I think, is a smaller thing, and that's where you're just doing episode 1, 2, 3, you know. So, I think Sinbad's on episode 2. It might be just part 2. Or, sorry, part 3. Wow, I completely forgot Sinbad part 3 came out. So, maybe Sinbad episode 3? Is that what it's considered? Because I don't think it's a book 3. That'd be way too much. Because Sinbad is smaller. So, it looks like they're coming out with smaller updates. Like I said, I remember when it happened, when Sinbad became main quest, I was like, oh, this is awesome. No, I don't think this is awesome. I think we should have main quest be more pointing it to the whole point of Marco Polo's map. The thing is, I wish I, like, I should just quest on one of my characters. The problem is the level cap is not raised, so I don't feel like I want to quest on him just to do that. But I need to quest on one of my characters, just read the story, figure out what's going on. But it might have something to do with it, but I'm just not that invested in Sinbad. And let me know what you guys think about Sinbad. If you're still watching, I know this is, like, I'm probably going to title this, like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe, like, Pirate101 Plunder Hunt is shutting down, and then, like, a line, and then Pirate101 News. Bro, I just named the title unless I didn't. I don't know. But maybe this can be a new series of Pirate101 News, so I don't have to keep, like, making separate videos for every single little news point. Yeah, so the next one is, for those who are interested in the story, they're continuing it with significant weight this year. Okay, great. Yeah, let's hope. Dom plans on doing companion reworks. To what extent is still to be determined. I don't understand what they want with companion reworks. How is this going to work? Why would they overhaul that when they can be, like, giving us more content is the question to me. Does anyone really... This must be for PvP nerds who, like, really want an rework, but I'm perfectly fine just questing. I need more quests. I'm fiending for that PvE Pirate101 experience. Next is they wanted to do companion skins since forever, but they looked into the code base and found it to be far more complicated. However, they're going to look into it more. I never really found the need to do, like, I don't feel like I need companion skins. Like, the flag has the customization of, like, the colors, but it might be cool to get a Betty Blue Bonnie Ann skin. I feel like that'd be pretty awesome, so I don't know. That's just me, but yeah. Let's see. Dom would love to see Polaris or Darkmoor. Any kind of world would have to go through writing, of course. They're enthusiastic to work on whatever world the writers want. Andrew wants Darkmoor too. He likes spooky stuff and thinks it's cool. We're going to a place soon he's really excited about, but we can't discuss. Okay, so obviously we're not going to a new world. We're going to a place. What does that mean? I don't know. But, so it looks like... which is weird. So they mentioned Polaris or Darkmoor. I remember Polaris and Krakatopia being the two that I was like, oh yeah, those are probably going to be the most likely for the next worlds. I'd rather see Polaris than Darkmoor, because we have the whole Darkmoor project that the Atmoplex did, which was awesome. But I do like the aesthetic of Polaris a little bit more, and then Krakatopia, and then Darkmoor. But that's, like, just my opinion. Like, any new world would be awesome. So that would be cool. Let's see. Next is Dom wants to talk to Ratbeard about why they changed Witch Doctors to be unable to chain off of powers before they decide. I don't know what that is. That's PvP stuff. I don't know if you guys care about PvP. Go to the Fearsome Rubber Ducky or something. He's got good PvP stuff, I think. I don't know. I like his channel, so I'm just shouting him out. Also, speaking of Pirate101 YouTubers, the Rookie's back. We're gonna try and do a collab when the new update comes. If you're still watching, look at this. You get a little sneak peek. We're gonna do a collab when the new update drops. When it drops, I don't know when, but he messaged me on Discord like tonight and was like, "Yo, I'm back," and I'm like, "Oh, let's go." So he's gonna be making new content. I love the Rookies content. So definitely check him out if you never have, which I assume most of you have. If you haven't, do it now. I'll probably link it in the description. If I forget, the Rookie, comment on this video. I don't know. Anyways, there's nothing planned currently for new stagecoaches. If they want to do a stagecoach update, they would want to put it somewhere other than Skull Island. Yeah, Skull Island is pretty maneuverable. At least I've been questing through it right now, obviously. Seems pretty maneuverable to me. I assume the question had something to do with putting stagecoaches in Skull Island, but I feel like Aquila is probably the world that would need it most. It's not big by any means, but it's definitely a bigger world. Like, Marleybone's only one skyway, so that's pretty easy. Aquila is only one skyway, but I feel like it's so much bigger than Marleybone. Maybe that's just me, but there's also, like, Ithaca skyway, I guess, so technically. I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah. How hard is it to port stuff from Wiz to Pirate? It depends on what it is. They were thinking about transferring a certain system, as they were under the impression that'd be easy. They ended up taking a lot of tech time and research. They're unable to do it. One example is you couldn't necessarily port crafting from Wizard. I feel like this question was kind of like with malintention, because literally all we're getting in the shop nowadays is ports from Wiz. There's no way that this isn't a port from Wiz. Actually, it is. It's one of the fishing mounts that gives you like plus whatever, and everyone recommends it. And I don't do fishing, so I don't know how to do it. It's too confusing. But yeah, they just port stuff. I haven't seen a new Pirate 101 mount in ages. Have I ever seen one? Maybe this recolor. Okay. Let's talk about the extra credits thing real quick. This was supposed to, under the rewards thing, it said Festive Hammerhead. This is not a Festive Hammerhead. What is this? What is this? Anyways, don't worry about it. I get a lot of weird stuff. I keep saying this about rewards. Here's my, oh wait, no, is it right here? No, it's Yuletide Shark. What, I don't know what that is. But I get like, look at this ninja pig just chilling in my inventory. I would give it to you guys. Hey, someone tell me how to give you this, because I would, if I could. I get the ASOS galleon. It's so random. Like, you guys just get to basically go on a little adventure with me every video. It's so unscripted that it's just bad. Like, I should script my videos. Like, the iceberg is semi-scripted, but like, this is basically like if I did a live stream in a video. So, okay, let's continue so I don't get off track. But they were talking about moving the paywall or doing more free membership weekends for a while. I swear they say this every time. Oh yeah, we're looking into it to give more of the paywall. But at this point, when I figured out that paywall used to go to Jonatown, my jaw dropped, and I don't believe any word that they'll ever say about that until I actually see them move the paywall. I'll still be complaining, but I won't believe that they will until they do it. You know, it's kind of like when I see it with my own eyes. Okay. Steam launch was a big success. Have I ever seen anyone play Pirate 101 on Steam? Maybe people play Pirate 101 on Steam. None of my friends. Granted, my friends are all like 18 because that's how old I am. So we're too old for Pirate 101, but also too young for Pirate 101 to actually like be invested in it. Because I remember whenever I played Wizard 101, since I was 3 when the game came out, I used to play with like a college kid back when I was in like sophomore year. It was like COVID, and I used to play with him, and I was like young for the Wizard 101 community because, like, you know, it's funny to me. And since I grew up on Pirate 101, it's just kind of like, if you don't grow up, you're not really playing it. But there might be some new players. I honestly don't know the demographic of Pirate 101 viewers, which, like, I don't know, my channel viewers, obviously, I think they're younger, or the rookie is younger than me, but, like, by 2 years? I don't know. It's not that much, which is confusing because I don't know. I really don't know the demographic, what they're going for in the free thing. Would people even be playing? I'm not even talking about the Steam launch. Would people be playing with Steam? I don't know. I really don't know. They're in the early stages of crafting, but they can't port it over from Wiz. I don't really know much about crafting in Wiz. Anyways, I know there's like jewels and stuff and whatever, but I don't want to make Wiz or Pirate more confusing. So let's not do that, please. They're open to reevaluating Miracle Mitch. I always found Miracle Mitch to be really expensive, but like the free Miracle Mitch weekends were really nice. But I honestly really do not feel like a rework is needed. You need to remember, reworks would be nice. It's like the quality of life stuff, but we're at the point in Pirate where in Wiz, quality of life stuff, oh yeah, this is great. Thanks for making it slightly easier for me. But you're also releasing worlds every so often. With Pirate, you're not getting these content updates. So when it's a quality of life update, that's not good enough. You need to be, I don't care about, oh, slightly easier whatever thing. I need content in my game. I don't know if this is probably a sentiment for most players. You don't want to just add, no one's going to want you to just add crafting when you could put your resources in adding more content to the game. Like, sure, some people will love crafting because I can craft my item that I've been wanting for a million years. No, I just want to play more Pirate 101. I don't know, this is so annoying to me. I just don't care about that stuff. I don't know. Anyways, Kane's robes and low Pan's mustache. When will these unreleased items drop from somewhere? Andrew thinks that they had a meeting about low Pan's mustache, but they'll talk about those items regardless. They want players to collect items after all. I don't know anything about either of those, but I assume that they're cool cosmetics, and they'll drop eventually. Great. They want to experiment with the paywall and may or may not be trying to do that in 2024. They need a good enough justification for it to be moved. Go to youtube.com/c/justfang and you will find justification to move the paywall. I've been saying for like 3.5 years now. It's been too long. I've been saying more new players, more people actually playing more of the game, so they can get used to, oh, I can promote my pirate. Oh, I can get another ship. That's not in the game for free players right now. Not promote a pirate, promote a companion. Those just aren't in the games. Getting better powers. You don't really get any powers. You get maybe like one power. You don't get to develop a playstyle that you like until way later on. You don't get to discover a new world. You don't get to discover a new Skyway, which is just wild to me. I'm talking to my viewers like I'm talking to King's Eyesall. King's Eyesall, there's justification to move the paywall. My viewers, me, we're justification, because I've seen comments of like, you got me back into Pirate101, but this dang paywall, I almost just swore, this dang paywall is so annoying, but I'll pay for it because you made this video and I'm inspired, and I'm like, this is great. I can't believe I'm getting people to play Pirate101, but I really wish this paywall would move. Dang, Pirate, you almost made me swear. I don't do that on my channel, so. Anyways, the whole loot system, I'm just reading the next bullet point. The whole loot system has to be reevaluated since some drops are ridiculously low. Yes, okay. Let me tell you a story about an insane man. His name is just Fang, or Brendan. You can go by either. I don't really mind if you call me Brendan. But anyways, Brendan spent 50,000 crowns trying to get the Captain Blood's coat, okay? On his witch doctor. Did he get it? Absolutely not. Okay? And then they nerfed Captain Blood's coat, which is actually a blessing in disguise, because now I don't feel the need to get it, but I still kind of want it. But like, it's fine. I don't care. Still, it makes me upset. The drops, some of these drops are insane, and I never get them. And when I do get them, which like that hat I have from a Musketeer, I finally got after like hours and hours of grinding. That should not be that rare. It's wild to me. So yes, fix the rates. They're insane. Like I have seen trash rates in Wiz, but these rates are mental. Because when you're re-rolling to the point where you went from like 90,000, okay, well this isn't the same amount of, like, this is like a completely different purchase that I made, but like I think I was at 90,000, I went to like 50,000, so it was a lot of crowns, and I re-rolled like I think 3 times every time. I don't know how I managed to do that. Don't even get me started. Okay, the next one's actually pretty big. Will we ever see a new Skyway? And they said they'd love to make one, but it takes up a ton of resources. They're very expensive to not only implement and build like most worlds, but they're also really heavy on the engine stuff. They put a skeleton key into a vortex last year and thought it'd be interesting, but it turned out to be a nightmare to get working properly. Skyways are hit or miss right now since they're wildly big. Okay. Hey. Come here. Hey, any viewers left, I thank you for dealing with my sanity. This is where you get your insane person Pirate101 news. Okay, let's talk about this, shall we? Okay. You had trouble putting a skeleton key boss in a vortex. This is your own game. You've made worlds before. Is this like a group of new developers that do not know the engine at all? Or is this such an old engine that like they're having so many problems? I'm so confused because does it not run off the Wizard101 engine? I absolutely do not know. But if it does, they've been making new worlds for ages. They've added stuff to old worlds. Triton Avenue is an example of that. They added a few new like quest lines, you know, whatever. And you know, you even mess with the first time user experience quest lines, but it's so difficult to put a vortex with a skeleton key boss. That's insane to me. And then to make a new Skyway, I am so upset right now. Okay, I'm livid because my prediction for the new world size update was a new Skyway for a world. Does this confirm that they're not going to be doing a Skyway for that world size? What are they going to do then? They're going to awkwardly put a building somewhere? Like, and that's the size of a world? Like, it's so upsetting that they are actively saying building a new Skyway is too difficult. And that just doesn't make any sense to me. They could add a second Skyway to Monquista, make it a nice rounded world. Too hard. Which, okay, I'm thinking about it, that's basically like making a new world. Understandable, but like, Cause like they said the update would be as big as a new world, and that's a pretty high bar. So I have no clue what it's gonna be, and I'm really hoping that it's gonna be okay, and they're gonna raise the level cap. We'll see. But also, this is awesome. The Atmo opinion. Atmoplex did the Darkmoor project, and they said, as someone who made a Skyway for the Darkmoor fan project, it is nowhere near as complicated as they make it out to be. Large and hard to keep track of, yes, but there is no issue with the engine other than the game's performance. However, it is difficult to make a new Skyway for them for whatever reason, then perhaps they should consider reskinning an existing one. If a normal Skyway is too large, then they should consider making a smaller Skyway. Look at Atmoplex saying, no, we can do better. Hey, I know Atmoplex are leakers, and you don't like Atmoplex, Pirate101, but you should hire them to help your devs, and you guys should make 2 new Skyways together. Imagine that. That'd be awesome. They already made one, so be like, hey, let's make another one. It's so sad, and it's so funny seeing, like, they're like, no, it's actually not as hard as they said it would be. They're just lying to you, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Amoplex. That's why I love you, I'm gonna be honest. Anyways. Will we ever see a companion gear system? It sounds cool, but they'd like to put efforts into some other aspects of companions right now. See, I think that would be cooler than skins, just because then you could, like, equip... Like, it wouldn't even have to be visual. Like, just equipped gear so they can have, like, boosts in their stats or whatever. Maybe give them powers. That'd be cool. It'd probably be pretty complicated, which makes sense, but I'd rather see that than, like, visual-only skins. Maybe, I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but they don't really need to rework that. They need to give us more content, okay? Give us a bunch of content, then start reworking stuff, because that would be cool. Okay, right now, a lot of players discount the stats on gear and just look at the power. They were questioning whether they would change that or not, but that's an open question and a big question. That's a very distinct part of Pirate101's combat system, and they really want to consider it before changing anything. So they're basically saying that people focus not on, like, the will or the, whatchamacallit, like, like these stats. Like, just the normal, boring stats. They look more at, like, the powers, which, see how I'm not using a level 10, what is this even called, a totem? It's because these give good powers. So, like, you see what I'm getting at here. People like the powers better, which I think that's how most people play. If it's not, then let me know. But it looks like maybe... Well, it doesn't look like they're maybe going to do anything about that, which kind of stinks. But, it's pretty... I like it, I like it. Okay, anyways. The difficulty of Sinbad Part 3 will be lowered. It was initially designed for endgame players, challenge them, but Dom will go back and adjust it downwards so casual players can get through it. Floating Dutchman stuff won't change. Floating Dutchman was so hard. I'm probably a casual player. I am a casual player. I'm a casual player who makes videos and is too mental about this game. But I guess I'm not really a casual player. I have, like, almost 5 max pirates. But anyways, besides the point, I really think that making it easier... I haven't even played Sinbad Part 3. To be honest with you, I have not had the energy to play it, and I'll have to get through it, but I really wish the level cap would get updated, but whatever. We'll go past that. Yeah, make it easier, make it for casual players. End of story. You need to make things for the casual players, not the sweats, okay? Keep the skeleton key bosses hard for those sweaty players, but let the casual players also have some fun with the game, Okay, next one. When it comes to how many episodes it takes to make a world's worth of content, it's a matter of wait and see. Oh my, so another thing, how many episodes are they going to release that's worth a whole world of content? They're like, we don't know yet, but we'll do something probably. It's like, okay, you're going to release like 3 parts and that's going to be it. Mark my words, we're going to get to Sinbad Part 6 by the end of the year, and that's it. And they're just not going to do anything else. They're like, guys, that's a world's worth. And I'm like, I don't care. Sorry, I don't care. Okay, we got to speed this up. Well, I'm almost done. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am. Am I? Yeah. Let's see. If Dom could introduce a wizard character into Pirate, he'd like to see the Aquiline Immortals for the comparison of how Pirate interacts with them versus Wizard. The Immortals, is that referencing, like, Zeus the Skyfather and then, like, Poseidon the Earthshaker and all them in Hades? That would be cool to see. See some Zeus gear, in Wiz. I always remember doing that quest at level 30 and get the Hostius Fire Spear, and I didn't really do the other 2, but Very cool stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. But also, no, don't do that. Make new worlds and original stuff, and then make that. Anyways, it'd be nice to see a feature like Quick Sell. It's on our radar. Hercules frantically moves around. That's not kind of more like a monkey, but it was me moving around. Anyways, Dom's favorite piece of content was the floating Dutchman. He'd had to go back to research how combat triggers are set up. That's wild. Bro has to figure out how to make that game again. I don't know who this Dom character is. I really should know these people, but I just do not. I know Hercules, and that's about it. But that's wild. I do not like the floating Dutchman. I had to play him twice for content because I died the first time. But whatever. They're curious about cargo and if they should do it or focus on something else. KI engineers kept asking Andrew if he had seen the cargo design document. Is that like a Sea of Thieves cargo thing? That's all I'm thinking of because I play a lot of Merchant Alliance on Sea of Thieves, so I'd be hauling cargo around. But we don't really need that in a Pirate 101 game. It doesn't really seem like it would fit, but hey, add that after you make a lot of content. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, this video is getting long, so we got 3 more, it looks like. No, 4 more. And the fourth one is, or the first one, the next one is very cringe. I never want to see this implemented in Pirate 101. They are not planning on doing a battle pass system right now. Woo! One thing that King Zizal's doing right. We love to see it. Actually, you know what? Okay, come over here. Here, wait. Romantic Robert has something to say to you, because Romantic Robert has his own opinion. On the bright side, if you had a battle pass, that would mean that they would, at the end of the season, they'd have to make a new season with more content, which means they'd have to consistently be making content. So I'm not saying that's a good idea, but imagine after a few new worlds, oh my gosh, I wish, a few new episodes, they rework, they add companion skins or whatever, then they put gear and, okay, that would be pay to win, but like cosmetic gear, like the, I don't think they're selling any right now. No, they're not, but like the Halloween gear that doesn't give anything that you can just stitch to, like that, and then like maybe a custom eye patch that doesn't get, no stats, but you can stitch to them, right, and cool weapons that you can stitch to. We don't want any like competitive advantages. That would be super OP and not fun, or maybe like make sure it's not allowed in PvP or someone. But imagine how cool that would be. And like you get companion skins and whatnot. Okay, I gotta get past this because I can't go on rants. Okay. Will unused areas of Valencia Part 2 ever be implemented? Okay. So my theory was wrong, guys. You didn't. If you watched the, you're probably still here. If you're still here, you probably watched my Icebergs video, which is actually shorter than this now, which is wild to me. This video is so long, but hopefully it's pretty informative because it actually is. It really wasn't at the start, but now it is. But Valencia Part 2, there are unused things, and I was wrong about that, and I admit that I was wrong, and that's okay because I really didn't know if I was right or wrong. But yeah, there was unused stuff, but they said not right now, but as long as something fits the product, they could potentially use it, so if they could expand Valencia Part 2, that'd be cool. I'd rather see that than Sinbad, to be honest, but that's just me. Hercules has asked about giving content creators the fly cam, but the answer was too much time, too much effort. I can't make thumbnails good because I don't have fly cam. Now, would that be cool to have fly cam? And would I be one of the people who gets fly cam? And I could do out of bounds stuff, like whatever that one guy's name is. Yes. Would that only apply to me and like a couple other people? Yes. Would it be cool? Heck yeah, because I could have fly cam. Like I'm hacking the game, but I'm hacking the game because I'm sponsored by King Zizal. Now that sounds like a pretty cool thing. So yes, it's not too much effort. Trust, Just Fang really wants Skycam or Flycam. Imagine like me just going like meow and just flying right over that mountain right there, just without a care in the world. And I'm like, guys, I'm making my thumbnails. Trust. They're like, no, you're not. You're just being weird. I'm making my thumbnails. Trust. Oh, that'd be so cool. But whatever. I don't know who asked that. Maybe another content creator, or they just want to see Just Fang be goofy with the fly cam. It's so sad. The work on bugs affecting PvP. Okay, I'm not talking about PvP here. We're not doing that. Okay, last thing. Will episodic content come with a raise? Oh, here's yeah. Okay, we still got like 3 minutes of this video because I'm going to be talking about the level cap for 3 minutes. Will episodic content come with a raised level cap? They're in debates about it. Okay, so why are you in... Okay. I know it was difficult for you to make a vortex. And it's probably difficult for you to animate new powers for training. But come on, we need the level cap raised. Otherwise, there's no reason to be making this main storyline. Make it a side quest then. It's so upsetting to, like, just see that I would just be wasting XP. Raise the level cap. Make a new episode. Raise it to 75. And then the rest of the year, make a couple more episodes, and then raise it to 80. By the end of the year, level 80. How cool would that be? Unprecedented. And people would flock because there's 10 new levels to discover. So cool. It was massive when we went from 65 to 70. I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure it was massive. Imagine a jump 10 levels. It doesn't have to be immediately. 5 levels. And then 10 levels. That would be so cool. I'd be so happy. And I'd stop complaining about just that. I mean, I would complain about everything else. But I would stop complaining about that. And that'd be great. They'd say they'd have to look into a decent size of new content to support that, which would come with new powers, like exactly what I said. They don't have a good way of doing it right now, so it's best for them to wait. How long will we wait? Because you know what? I'm tired, bro. I'm sleeping. I'm in college now. I started making videos when COVID happened, okay? That's how long it's been. Like, if you really think about it, it's been ages. And what have we gotten, okay? We got this weekly thing that comes around that I don't do anymore. I'm sure some people do it. I don't know who does it, to be honest. But some people probably do it. I see them advertise it on their Twitter all the time. That gets like 2 likes. I don't know, something like that. And then we got some Sinbad. And is that it? Is that it? Is that really what we got? A small little bit of change to the Fatui? But not enough to be noticeable. I played through it. It was like slightly faster, which you don't want it to be faster when the paywall is so small. It doesn't make any sense. This is what I'm coming from. I'm like all of you guys, except if you're weird and you're sweaty at Pirate101, which is just confusing me, because be sweaty at a different game. Like, even go to Wiz and be sweaty. Anyways, I'm just a casual player of Pirate101 who started playing a lot during COVID, okay? I used to play back in like 2014, and then I forgot my password. That was big sad. But now I'm on my account that's connected with Wiz and Pirate, and I'm like, I'm going to play Pirate again. I played Pirate, loved it. I'm just a real casual guy about it. I look at the updates on Twitter when I see them. I post them to you guys. I think I have a pretty casual opinion about the game. I know quite a bit about, like, what I want, obviously, and what some of you guys want, because I read your guys' comments. And, like, you need to raise the level cap for this. You need to just focus on making new content. We don't want reworks yet. You need to focus on the actual content of the game until you actually make a rework, okay? This video's gone to 40 minutes. I can't do any more. Please comment below if you're still watching. I appreciate it. Please comment below your favorite color. I did that in the last video, but no one responded. So if you're still watching, which is very unlikely, what's your favorite color? Let me know anything else you think about what the future Pirate101 is. This makes it a little bit more bleak just because there's no confirmed level cap. They're probably not doing a new Skyway. What does that really mean for Pirate101? But I'll be right there when it updates, making videos for you guys. So yeah, that's been my spiel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Romantic Robert, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.